نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. The fatwas about celebrating the Valentine days. Let us share something with you. The scholars have issued fatwas stating that it is haram to celebrate Valentine's Day. Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen, may Allah have mercy on him, was asked, in recent times, the celebration of Valentine's Day has become widespread, especially among female students. It is a Christian festival where people dress completely in red, including clothes and shoes, and they exchange red flowers. We hope that you can explain the ruling on celebrating this festival and what your advice is to Muslims with regard to such matters. May Allah bless you and take care of you. He replied, celebrating Valentine's Day is not permissible for a number of reasons. 1. It is an innovative festival for which there is no basis in Islam. It promotes love and infatuation. 3. It calls for hearts to be preoccupied with foolish matters that are contrary to the way of the righteous Salaf. May Allah be pleased with them. It is not permissible on this day to do any of the things that are characteristic of this festival, whether that has to do with food, drinks, clothing, exchanging gifts, or anything else. The Muslims should be proud of their religion and should not be weak character who follows every Tom, Dick, and Harry. I ask Allah to protect the Muslims from all temptations, visible and invisible, and to protect us and guide us. End quote from Majmu' Fatawa al-Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen. The standing committee was asked, some people celebrate Valentine's Day on the 14th of February every year. They exchange gifts and red roses and wear red clothes and congratulate one another. Some bakeries make red colored sweets and draw hearts on them. And some stores advertise products that are specially for this day. What is your opinion on the following? Celebrating this day, buying things from the stores on this day, storekeepers who are not celebrating it, selling these things that may be given as gift to people who are celebrating it. They replied, the clear evidence of the Quran and Sunnah and the consensus of early generations of the Ummah indicates that there are only two festivals in Islam, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Any other festivals that have to do with a person, a group, an event, or anything else are innovative festivals, which is not permissible for Muslims to observe, approve of, or express joy on those occasions, or to help others to celebrate them in a way because that it transgressing the sacred limits of Allah. And whoever transgresses the sacred limits of Allah has wronged himself. If the fabricated festival is also a festival of the kuffar, then the sin is even greater because this is imitating them and it is a kind of taking them as close friends, and Allah has forbidden the believers to imitate them and take them as close friends in His holy book. And it is proven that the Prophet, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said, whoever imitates a people is one of them. Valentine's Day comes under this heading because it is an idolatrous Christian festival, so it is not permissible for a Muslim who believes in Allah in the last day to observe it or approve of it or congratulate people on it. Rather, he has to ignore it and avoid it in obedience to Allah and His Messenger, and so as to keep away from the causes that incur the wrath and punishment of Allah. It is also haram for the Muslim to help people to celebrate this or any other haram festival by supplying any kind of food or drink or buying or selling or manufacturing or giving or advertising it, because all of that is cooperating in sin and transgression and is disobedience towards Allah and His Messenger. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Allah says, interpretation of the meaning, help you one another in albir and at-taqwa, virtue, righteousness, and piety, but do not help one another in sin and transgression, and fear Allah. Readily, Allah is severe in punishment. Surah Al-Ma'idah. The Muslim must adhere to the Book of Allah and the Sunnah in all his affairs, especially at times of fitna, when evil is widespread. He should be smart and avoid falling into the misguidance of those who have earned Allah's anger and who have gone astray, and the evildoers who have no fear of Allah and who do not have any pride in being Muslims. The Muslims must turn to Allah and seek His guidance and remain steadfast in following it, for there is no guide except Allah, and no one can make a person steadfast but Him, and Allah is the source of strength. May Allah send blessings and peace upon our Prophet Muhammad and his family and companions. Sheikh Ibn Jibrain, may Allah preserve him, was asked, among our young men and women, it has become common to celebrate Valentine's Day, which is named after a saint who is venerated by the Christians, who celebrate it every year on February 14. One, they exchange gifts and red roses, and they wear red clothes. What is the ruling celebrating this day and exchanging gifts? He replied, firstly, it is not permissible to celebrate these innovative festivals because it is an innovation for which there is no basis in Islam. It comes under the heading of the hadith of Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, according to which the Prophet, peace and blessing of Allah be upon him, said, whoever introduces anything into this matter of ours that is not part of it will have it rejected. Secondly, it involves imitating the kuffar and copying them by venerating that which they venerate and respecting their festivals and rituals and imitating them in something that is a part of their religion. In the hadith, it says, whoever imitates our people is one of them. Thirdly, it results in evils and haram things such as wasting time, singing music, extravagance, unwilling, wanton display, men mixing with women, women appearing before men other than their mehrams, and other haram things, or things that are a means that lead to immorality, that cannot be excused by the claim that this is a kind of entertainment and fun. The one who is sincere towards himself should keep away from sin And Allah knows the best. And Allah knows the best. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.